Sometimes life gets dark. You ever wonder why people often just give up on their dreams? It's too late, they say. I'm not the hero that I think I am. Or maybe I'm just a piece of shit, that's what they think. Or maybe I am not worthy. Something of the sort. For me, these all happened during my preteens, well into my adulthood, which peaked painfully so in high school. High school was supposed to be about making memories, finding your place, and dreaming about the future. For me, it felt like a long, heavy shadow I couldn't escape. I'd wake up every morning with a weight in my chest, like I was already tired from a day I hadn't lived yet. The world around me moved so fast, but I was stuck, frozen in place, drained of energy, of hope, of feeling anything at all. The voices didn't help. They weren't comforting whispers or harmless musings. They were sharp, cruel, relentless, telling me I wasn't good enough, that no one could care, that the world would be better off without me. And for a long time, I believed them. Every insult they hurled at me echoed the rejection I felt from the people around me. I was there, but I wasn't seen. I was breathing, but I wasn't really alive. The hardest part wasn't just the pain. It was the loneliness. No one understood what I was going through. I didn't have the words to explain it, and even if I did, who would have listened? By the time I was diagnosed with schizoaffective bipolar disorder, the damage had already been done. The voices had convinced me I was broken, unworthy, unlovable. The diagnosis didn't feel like an answer. It felt like a confirmation of everything I feared about myself. But here's the thing. Even when it felt like there was no way out, something kept me going. A tiny spark, a stubborn part of me that refused to give up. Some days it was as small as getting out of bed. Other days it was sitting down to write, pouring my thoughts and pains into stories. Writing saved me in ways I didn't expect. It was a lifeline, a way to give the chance in my mind a shape, a purpose. And when a purpose weren't enough, I turned to art. Drawing became a way to express the things I couldn't say, to create something out of the emptiness I felt. Art and stories gave me something the voices couldn't take away, a reason to keep going, a way to connect with the world even when I felt invisible. I won't lie and say the darkness is gone. There are still days when the weight returns, when the voices keep back in, but I've learned to fight them, to remind myself that I'm more than my disorder, more than my pain. To anyone who's listening and feels like I once did, you're not alone. I know it feels like no one understands, but I promise you, someone does, and you are worth fighting for. There's a strength in surviving the darkest moments, a power in creating, even when you feel broken, and a future waiting for you, even when it feels impossible to see. You're still here, and that means there's still hope. Plant a thought. Grow a dream. Art isn't just about creating something beautiful. It's about creating a life you love, piece by piece. No matter who you are, where you come from, or what you've been through, your creativity can be a tool for healing, growth, and change. Think of your mind as a blank canvas. Every struggle, every setback, every moment of doubt, those are the colors that life gives you. And with art, you get to decide how you use them. Start by planting a small idea, a tiny spark of inspiration. Maybe it's a doodle, a photo, a poem, or even a simple idea you'd be curious about. Drawings are like dreams. You can make anything happen in them. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, it shouldn't be perfect, because imperfection is real, and it's where true art lives. It's where growth happens. Now, how do you grow the idea into a dream? You show up. Even just 10 minutes a day. Try something. Write a line. Draw a shape. Mix some colors. Hum a tune. Let yourself experiment. Let yourself fail. Every try is a step forward, a brushstroke on your canvas. If you don't practice, you don't get better. With time, those little efforts turn into something bigger. Your small beginnings turn into habits, your habits into creations, and your creations into a life of purpose. You'll see that art is not just about beauty, it's about resilience, connection, and courage. No matter your skill, your background, or your experience, your creative expression is valid. It's a reflection of your journey, your struggles, and your dreams. It connects you to others and reminds you that we all share this human experience of growth and transformation. An artist must never stop experimenting. Start now. Plan. Grow. Let your art be the map of your journey, a testament to your resilience, and a beacon of hope for anyone who's trying to find their way. You have the power to create something meaningful, not just on the canvas, but in your life, in your relationships, and hopefully in the world around you.